Here, in today's topic, we are going to discuss about a basic fundamental of quadratic polynomials. So, factorization of quadratic polynomial of the type ax squared plus bx plus c. Let us consider a polynomial something of this type x squared plus 5x plus 6, which is of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. Here a is equal to 1, which is the coefficient of x squared, b is equal to 5, which is the coefficient of x, and c is equal to 6, that's the constant. This is a basic form of a quadratic polynomial where a, b and c take different numerical values. We cannot solve this using any identity because here the last number is not a squared form. So now you have to reduce this using factorization, splitting of middle terms. We use a simple technique of splitting the middle term. Here we would split 5x in such a way that it would help us in factorizing using grouping method. So here, if the equation is of the type plus plus, your factors will be having the sign plus plus. Consider this, the equation which contains a sign minus plus, your factors will be taking the sign minus minus. So here the next thing is, if the equation is of the type minus minus, here minus and here also minus, then the bigger number of the two numbers we are choosing, the bigger number will take negative sign and the smaller number will take positive sign. If the equation is of the type plus minus, then the bigger number will take the sign plus and the smaller number will take the minus sign. Here, now we can split the coefficient of the middle term. Now the middle term has to be split into two factors, x1 and x2. So the condition here is x1 plus x2 should be equal to b, that is 5 here, and the second condition is x1 into x2, which is equal to a into c, product of a and c, which is 6 here. So now we have to choose two numbers such that these two conditions are satisfied. So what are the values of x1 and x2 that satisfies this condition? If you would have tried a few combinations, you would have got the two numbers to be 2 and 3. Yes, now both the conditions are satisfied. x1 plus x2 is equal to 5 and x1 into x2 is 6. So now the equation can be written as which is 5x. So now using grouping method, consider the common factors of these groups, x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 6. So this is the first group and this is the second group. Consider the common factors. So bringing out the common factor, you will have x into x plus 2, here 3 into x plus 2. So your factors will be x plus 2 is common, so you can bring it out, and x plus 3 is the other factor. So we have factorized this polynomial into its factors. Now let us consider few more polynomials of the other types. So this is of the second type. Here a is equal to coefficient of x square, which is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 5, coefficient of x, and c is the constant 2. Here this equation is of the second type, having the signs plus, minus and plus in the equation. So the factors x1 and x2 should both have negative signs. So consider all the possible factors for x1 and x2. Which two numbers do you think would satisfy these conditions? x1 plus x2 should be -5 and x1 into x2 should be 4. So yes, right, you got it right. x1 is -4 and x2 is -1. So both x1 plus x2 and x1 into x2 are satisfied. So the equation can be reduced like this. So the two groups are, you can bring out the common factor 2x here and you will have x minus 2 inside, and the common factor is 1 and you will have x minus 2. So x minus 2 is common and the factorization is like this. This equation is of the third type. Here you have two negative signs in the equation. So your roots x1 should be, the bigger number should have the negative sign and the smaller number should have the positive sign. So here x1 plus x2 is equal to -2 and x1 into x2 which is equal to AC which is equal to -8. Both the conditions should be satisfied. What are the two numbers which will satisfy both the condition? Yes, it is -4 and +2. So when you add you will get -2, when you multiply you will get -8. So the equation will get reduced like this. So 2a squared minus 4a plus 2a minus 4. So now the grouping is 2a is a common factor of this group. So a minus 2. Here 2 is a common factor, so a minus 2. A minus 2 into 2a plus 2 are the factors. Here we have a polynomial a square plus 3a minus 4, which is of the fourth type. The equation has the sign plus and minus, so the factor should have a bigger number with plus sign and a smaller number with minus sign. So, and it should satisfy the condition x1 plus x2 is equal to 3 and x1 into x2 is equal to -4. So, x1 is 4 and x2 is -1. When you add you get 3, when you multiply you get -4. So, the equation will be, so the grouping goes like this. So a is the common factor, so a plus 4. Here -1 is the common factor, so a plus 4. So a plus 4 is a common factor and a minus 1. So the factorization of this polynomial is a plus 4 into a minus 1. Hope this video was interesting for you and you can get much more videos. So please subscribe and press the bell icon for further notifications. Thank you.